I am doing This Week in Astrology. This is the week of July 21st through 27th, 2024. My little thought about this week I call riding a tsunami with a surfboard. We are on a ride, but this ride does not have a name. It is a ride designed to bring up terror, torment, and torture. For some, that will be in their thoughts. For others, they will feel actively threatened. And the instability and uncertainty in the world feels deeply personal and seems a type of torture. All forms of pain will force massive levels of change, and that shift will have to be on multiple levels of our being. It is not enough to shift how we do something. We need to shift that pattern of dysfunction deep in our core. There is an alchemy and art to the processes of self-transformation. Get ready for an action-packed week that will leave most of us breathless and in a state of shock and confusion. And trust me, this is only the beginning. July 21st is a big day for the powerful and determined full moon in Capricorn and Mercury squaring with Venus and Uranus at the end degrees of Taurus. You may think that you know what you want, but there is a place where, if we're being honest, we would recognize that we don't know what we want, nor where we are going. We are lost. We are a ship lost in the storm, in the darkest of nights, and we are in a place of uncertainty. This square is at best tense and at worst explosive. Mind your words and recognize that pretty much no one is interested in your opinion. It is best to sit with yourself and to do internal confrontations with your mind and use your feelings of right and wrong to be the guide. Be open and don't have anything set in stone, because nothing is going to transpire the way you expected. The new game is be in the moment. That is all that will make any sense. This full moon in Capricorn is a doozy. There is a new place of depth to be discovered, and something begins to be stirred from the murky depths. Something is hiding in the dark waters of this moon, and we would be wise to protect ourselves. The problem is that we do not know what we are needing to protect ourselves from. July 22nd, the sun goes into Leo, which is good, but in this case, with Pluto in opposition to Leo, not so much. We enter into the season of fire, and it is best to watch for any wayward sparks during this time. Small upsets can turn into massive conflagrations that could be devastating. Embrace who you are as totally as you are able to do. Remember that your energy can spark good or bad things. Best to think carefully before you open your mouth. Let go of needing to be like anyone else. Know that you are enough and allow the truth to fill you so that you do not doubt your abilities to handle what may come. July 23rd, the sun directly opposes Pluto in Aquarius. This opposition shows us how powerful the duality has become and how resistant most are to the changes that are needed. Currently, the deep unconsciousness in everyone is on full display. That is important to help us become more whole and integrated. If you want and long to be seen, remember that people are going to see everything that you are hiding, and everything that your shadow would them rather not see. July 24th, the moon goes into Pisces. Emotions are on the surface, but it feels as if you're trying to ride a tsunami with a surfboard. We are being asked to respond in the moment and to not think. We have to feel the waves of emotion rolling through and move with them rather than against them. July 25th, the moon enters Aries and Mercury will go into Virgo. Emotions long for freedom and independence, and the mind will struggle to process the massive amounts of information that are being shoved down our throats. Details matter. Get rid of the crap and make spaces so that you have a place to grow into. Mercury is beginning to go still in the sky, and we are anticipating that our thoughts are not being received in the way we expected or intended. Know that anything you put out right now, you may have to take back later next month. It might be best to sit on what you're thinking and not let it out your mouth. July 26th, Chiron enters its retrograde phase. One may ask, is Chiron an asteroid or a comet? Perhaps it is both, and we are being taken for a ride through the darkness, hanging on to Chiron's fiery tail, moving through our fears and uncertainty, and noticing the deep hurt we feel, and not have to admit that we have been feeling for a very long time. The question becomes, who are we? How do we find ways to express our unique vibration and our relationships to others and our world in a way that can be received? The answer is, it is going to be very difficult, especially with what is going on in the world. What becomes clear is that we must remember to not deny what we are feeling, nor try to hide the hurts that others needlessly inflict on us. We want to take our desire back, and we want to not have to apologize for our passions. Overall, this week is a wild one, and we will need to embrace that most of the games that matter are being played in the dark. Thanks, everyone.